pizza.
Can I have some?
No. I'm Irene McKisson, and this is Ryan Finley, sports editor at the Arizona Daily Star. This is a taste of pizza madness of our final Formaggio.
Formaggio?
Yes,
That's what you came up with?
it's Italian.
For cheese?
Yeah,
That's a good call.
it's pizza.
Yeah, why not?
Right. So let's break it down. We started with 32 teams, but they weren't teams, they were local pizza places. And we've pulled it down on Facebook to our final four.
Maggio, yeah.
We had some upsets in the beginning. We had some really close matchups.
Looking at the first bracket, I really thought that it was Brooklyn Pizza Company's tournament to lose, and they made it to the Elite Eight. And before they lost to Froggenfurken, which to me is the big surprise of the final four that we have left. It is not a pizza place per se, but it has shocked the world to get in this final four. It's the VCU, it's the Butler University of our little tournament
of the pizza
here.
tournament.
Of the pizza tournament.
That matchup actually got the most votes of any matchup in the entire tournament so far.
Right, both Brooklyn and Froggenfurken got more than 1,000 votes from our Facebook voters, which was huge. And Froggenfurken pulled it out over what I thought was easily going to be the winner here.
49 votes. They beat him by 49. Yeah, it was a heartbreaker for Brooklyn.
It's a cruel mistress, Pizza Madness.
It is.
It is.
So that is Froggenfurken in their bracket in the final four. Is Zona 78, so they face Zona 78 next.
What Chef Kevin does over there, it is wafer thin,
Wood-fired,
basil, tomato, crispy. You're the kind of person who likes having 6 slices, as I do, of
when you eat an entire pizza, it's going to be Zona 78.
It's going to be Zona 78. It's going to be interesting to see what Tucson likes more out of those two.
Yeah, it's a disparate matchup there.
Rocco's can rally people, which is
Yeah.
great. But again, you look at what makes Rocco's unique. It's a Tucson institution. It's
Chicago style, all the way.
Chicago style. I mean, I ate a slice before we went on camera, and I think when we're done, I'm going to go fall asleep underneath my desk. I mean, it's like that thick.
Breakfast pizza.
Oh, it's great. Teaming with meat and cheese, and I think it was 2 or 3 kinds of meats, and just fabulous.
The kitchen sink, I think was the one you had.
That makes sense. It was delicious, and again, very different than what we see with some of the others.
They will be up against Grandma Tony's, which is the pride of the Gaslight Theater on the east side. Grandma Tony's took down Argenziano's, which is a place in Vail that a lot of people hadn't heard of until now, I think. But it does have a very vocal, following in Vail, and they ran through the tournament up until they hit Grandma Tony's, and Grandma Tony's took them out in the last hour. With their strategy was waiting until the last minute and then
Stuff the Facebook ballot box, basically.
Yeah. Well, it was a last-second half-court shot there. They made it.
This side of the bracket is what really makes this tournament unique. We talked about being kind of different styles on the other half. On this side, it's really 2 Tucson institutions, 2 places who've been here for a very long time.
Yeah.
Rocco's Little Chicago, obviously, is sort of a grittier, sort of everyday kind of place. Yeah. And when you look at Grandma Tony's, they were over by the U of A forever. I have a soft spot in my heart for Grandma Tony's. When my wife and I were first dating, we lived just off campus at the U of A, and we'd walk over there and go upstairs, and music was always good, and the people were nice. And, it's just 2 very sort of Tucson institutions going up against each other. It's a shame somebody's going to have to lose here.
Yeah.
Based on their pizza, I think Rocco's Little Chicago is probably going to have a little bit of an edge to start with. But if Grandma Tony's can rally like they did in the last round, get their people voting, get the word out there, I think it's going to be a really compelling matchup.
So if you want to vote for Zona 78 versus Froggenfurken this week, this Thursday morning, go to the Arizona Daily Star's Facebook page and pick one. We vote Thursday through Sunday, so Sunday night at 10 o'clock, that's when the action happens. So check back then. And then next Thursday we'll have Rocco's versus Grandma Tony's. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for breaking it down.
Thanks for the pizza.
Oh yeah, anytime. much pizza did you have for breakfast?
2 slices.